Welcome to Random Fandom Season 2, yo. This is the show where me and my funny comedian friends, we fan out while having a good time. And today, we're going to be talking about X-Men. Not only are we talking about X-Men, but we are going to be casting our X-Men. We're going to choose 5 and cast who we want to play them. Before we get into that, though, I would like to introduce my talented, funny, and amazing nerdy friends. Guys, returning, we got Andre, we got Anthony, we got Jeff, we got Jay, and also special guest coming back. You've seen her in season 1. Guys, make it loud for Jen. Just so you know, we've been playing around with it. We may have some technical difficulties. We're trying to work on the audio. If we do, put it in the chat. Let us know. And when you put it in the chat, subscribe, because we don't read it unless you subscribe. So, before we get into the actual game, let's look into some fandom news. Okay, so the fandom news we have is Dwayne Johnson could be Apocalypse in Marvel's X-Men reboot. How do we feel?
I think they were like, he's strong and he's bald. We're already halfway there. No, he's also a menacing person enough to where the range isn't even, you honestly don't even need a good actor for Apocalypse. You just have to look intimidating. It's not like he's gonna cry for some reason in any scene.
And he puts butts in seats. That's the whole thing.
So it's like, I don't think it's as bad as, I don't think he would do as bad enough of a job to make any movie worse. I just think he doesn't deserve it. I just don't think he's a good actor, so I don't think he should get it just out of principle.
I'm a big Dwayne Johnson advocate. You can't sleep on his early years when he was acting. You got Walking Tall, you got the movie Be Cool, you got Gridiron Gang.
I haven't seen any of them.
You got Tooth Fairy.
They all sound like he was the same character in all of them.
I think it's great. I'm going to take a non-nerdy take on it, and I'm going to say, if you're selling to families, everyone loves Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He's Maui from Moana. I mean, this is Marvel, this is Disney. If I'm like casting a movie, I think that'd be great on that side.
Your argument sounded like
marketing
that would be good for the company to make money. But is that what you would want?
Yeah.
Ah.
I want.
So But I'm like, you don't work for marketing.
Listen,
you don't work for marketing.
That was an answer.
Yeah. She also licked her lips.
She said, but would you choose them? She gave her answer without giving her answer.
They could have all my money.
He's gonna be blue the whole time. You're gonna be like, give me that avatar.
Because Zoe Saldana was green the whole time.
Oh yeah, green Zoe. You're right. Get you some rock then. I ain't mad at it.
Okay, so we're gonna go next segment. We're gonna play a quick little game. As we know, when it comes to the X-Men, they are staying at Professor X's school, the school for the gifted youngsters. And at this school, it is essentially college style because they have dorms, so you're staying on campus. So the game we're about to play right now is, who would you rather have as a roommate?
Ooh.
These are our options.
First of all, I know what most of these. Okay.
Why is the Cyclops there?
But you got Beast. You have the Blob. Is that
Banshee?
Banshee. Thank you. You have who?
Magneto.
Steal your girl, Magneto.
I was gonna say Magneto.
Oh snap! I didn't even realize that. My gosh! And then
There you go, Jen.
after that, is that Nightcrawler? Nightcrawler, and then Mystique.
Oh shit!
All right, Mystique.
Also keep in mind.
I see you, Mystique.
Beast sheds. So you're gonna be cleaning blue fur out of your bathroom.
Well, he doesn't have.
Well, I mean,
wait, why would I be doing it?
He's polite enough. He's gonna do it.
Blob is probably a mess. Banshee's gonna with your ears. Magneto.
He farts and you'll die.
Magneto's gonna with your laptop and computers. Every time Nightcrawler teleports, it smells like rotten eggs.
Oh wow.
And Mystique will most likely your head.
Well, most
yeah, but she looks thick as hell, so I'm
Like your one girl
I'm honest.
You know
what? I'll call Mystique mommy. I don't give a
Your original toxic girlfriend was Mystique.
Hear me out. I'm going. If I could choose of all of these, I'm actually going Magneto. I feel like everyone's literally going to give you a problem. Magneto, he's smart enough to know, like, he's not really going to mess with your electronics unless you mess with him. He knows how to not have it just go off like a quick trigger.
His name has the word magnet in it, and magnets can't help that.
This is what
I mean, he's a magnet.
Yeah, you watch porn on your laptop, buddy. It's a wrap, man.
That means anytime he pops up on screen, there should just be a stapler just flying at him. But that doesn't always happen because he knows how to control it.
Whoa. But time out though, right? If he's a roommate, that means he's a student. So he might not know how to
He's like
control it yet.
1,000 years old, so that's not a school I want to go
Actually,
to.
yeah, let me change my answer because I don't want him walking around with his shirt off like that, too.
I don't want the Lord tempting me with that.
Yeah. He walks in, I got my wife,
I'll
the
walk-
baby.
I'll walk both.
Babe, the baby. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey,
he's
hey,
crying.
Magneto. What? No, Magneto. My wife is in here.
Now maybe Jen is like, I like the fact that messing with electronics. I don't want there to be we don't need no tapes out here. You know what I mean?
Dang,
we can get rid of the camera.
Well, who?
I don't. I like it discreet. Break that laptop. We don't need no evidence.
So let's go into, okay, Andre, who do you choose?
I gotta go Mystique, man. Just gotta go Mystique, man.
Because you like her powers and her intellect.
No, we're on the same page because we
Yeah,
want to
I
clap
mean,
some blue cheeks.
We all knew. I was trying to build the joke. I was trying to.
I'm not building. There's no joke.
Nah, but look, here's the
No
thing,
joke
though,
here. I
right?
would clap them blue cheeks.
Here's the thing, though,
I
right?
let,
So
her, I let
Mystique,
her change while we're doing it. That'd
so
be cool
Mystique
as
can
hell.
change into
That would be
she can change
dope.
into anybody. So it's like you get like to be like, hey,
She
Mystique,
can change into a dude.
I
She
don't
can
want her.
change
I want her
into-
to be herself. I think
you
that she's
argue
very
with her,
attracted by herself.
If she's mad at you,
Right.
you could be.
That's why you don't piss her off.
You could be making love with somebody you don't want to make love to. You know.
Oh, hey, mom.
You gotta.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I didn't even want to brainstorm all the worst case scenarios, but that is a scenario.
Are you
That was
going
best
Mystique,
case
or you
scenario. I'm
going-
sorry.
I'm gonna pick roommate wise because this is someone I share my space with and I
Yeah.
love my space. So I'm actually surprisingly I'm gonna go with Beast.
Yeah.
Just because I'd like to get to know, like, I feel like he's very intelligent, he's very calm, he'll clean after himself, he's
Yes,
very
he will.
polite.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear what he has to say, you know, and
he's probably quiet.
And he's probably quiet.
Yeah, he's
So
gonna sit
I would say
corner and read.
Beast.
Great one.
And
Actually,
he would be a lifelong friend. I feel
Shoot.
like he would be.
Yeah.
So
lifelong.
I'm gonna take your beast because I switched from Magneto and I thought about it. I'm gonna go the opposite blue of Beast. I would go Nightcrawler because if you really become buddy with him, you could go with him on the teleport.
Ooh,
And
you're right.
anywhere.
And you can go anywhere. So I'm
That was
going
my second
Nightcrawler
choice.
is who I'm gonna go.
Smelling
so
eggs ain't that
we've
bad.
all chosen blue.
Smell eggs, go to Paris.
You
Yeah.
can
Kidding me?
Kidding me?
Yeah.
And you don't have to fly on an airplane. And that's controversial right now.
Oh.
Yeah,
I love that.
think about this though. What if you're just having yourself some good old time by yourself, and then you just hear
The act out.
He just comes
Jesus.
back. He just poofs in their room, just like and then you just come, and then that's just awkward for the rest of your life because you spooked in there, and he just sees you, and you're like and it's came.
Going, so he
Yeah.
knows his dorm
Yeah.
room. So
It's
Right,
like
right.
Jumper.
So right.
It's like
Right,
Jumper.
so he has to know where he's going.
Yes,
So if you do where you don't know where you're gonna be at, you good.
Well, it's in my room.
No. You don't have to be in your room. You can go somewhere else.
Where am I? It's a
go-
it's a dormitory. Where the hell?
Go
I'm gonna go to the
in your
kitchen.
bathroom.
It's not prison.
Go in your bathroom.
That's even what's worse somehow. Because what if he needs to take a shit? He's just like, I'm just doing this, and he just poofs on top of the toilet.
Look, you're on a campus. You're on a campus, so there's lots of other buildings.
He's polite too. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
just
polite
gonna-
enough.
he's
He's
not
not gonna just appear
in the bathroom.
I mean, I'm not. He's super religious. He seems like a down to earth enough guy.
Who would you pick?
He's knocking. He knows rules.
Okay, all right, okay. See, I was gonna go Mystique, but I don't like toxicity.
Yeah,
And she's very toxic. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's
toxic
why I
for me.
like it.
No. In my younger days, in my early 20s, I'd have been like, I'll take all this toxicity. I thought about Beast because I was like, I can cheat. He'll be cool with like you cheating. He won't say anything. He'll be like, he might get annoyed, but he'll be like,
You don't want a toxic woman, but you being toxic.
No.
no.
He's like,
Homework. Oh, I thought you said.
I didn't.
He was gonna be like, hey, don't tell my girl.
right. No,
I know. I was just like, wow.
But
Just out on
Nightcrawler
out
is
on
actually
YouTube.
yeah, but Nightcrawler because we'll have a lot of jokes. We'll be laughing,
Bro.
and he's not dumb neither. He's smart.
He's
and
smart.
Yeah, we have a good time.
So Banshee is out just out of principle of you can do nothing for me. You can only annoy me. The Blob, I'm a vegan. I don't think the Blob's vegan. So it's between Beast and Nightcrawler because I like Beast being so polite and having a roommate that it's like the worst thing about you is you got some you shed hair. The women shed hair. What do you mean? Like I got to pull hair out of a sink when I shed? Like that's just what life is. So for my final answer, I feel like I have to go with Beast because I feel like Nightcrawler. I just don't want you to quote the Bible at me all day.
You're right. You don't have to do.
He's all day. Half of his talking is scripture, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I changed my answer to Nightcrawler because if you're talking scripture, it is too late. You're
can't go from smashing the scripture.
he's a.
Hey,
you take that toxicity.
Why does that sound like a dope title? X-Men smashing the scriptures. It's like what? No, you can't. Let's get to the game.
Let's
We're
go to the game.
Stop clapping. No more clapping cheeks.
We're going to
You
the
done
game, guys.
clapped enough cheeks.
know.
So the next game, we are about to be playing the actual fandom game where we are choosing our X-Men and we are casting it. I am so excited. We are all prepared. Some of us are extra prepared and have their flashcards, which this is not the most anticipated one I'm looking for. But we are going to be kicking it off with Andre.
Hey, let's get to it.
That's a good list.
That is great.
That's a great list.
Thank you.
Go ahead, break it down for us.
All right, so
My first casting choice is Jeffrey Owens as Professor X.
You go ahead.
Oh, that's a good list.
you guys know the whole thing with the whole Trader Joe's thing or whatever. He went through all that or whatever. You guys know him from the Cosby Show. My thing is like I think he needs his opportunity to get his shine. Right. So
So you let that rest of that go.
right, let it go. So I think he would do that role like justice. You know what I'm saying? Then for Magneto, I got Giancarlo Esposito. Hope I said his name right. Giancarlo, right? I feel like in the movies he's played, he's either good or bad. Like for example, in Breaking Bad, you see him be someone that's appears to be good, and then you see him like just rotten evil, right? But the key to Magneto is you have to have a good. Like, you have to want to do well, but just you get pulled to the dark side. So he could pull it off because he's a skilled actor. You know what I'm saying? So he could definitely pull it off. So also, there were black people that In the Holocaust.
Oh,
In the Holocaust. Like a small number, but they were a small number. You know what I'm saying? And also, I made them both the same age because they would have to be friends, roughly, like back in that time period, right? Dwanda Wise
As Storm.
Electric on camera. You know,
I see what you did there.
like she got right. Boom, boom. She got the eyes. You know what I'm saying?
I was just gonna say that she has the eyes.
And also, she got snubbed in Captain Marvel. She was supposed to be the captain or the black pilot.
Rambeau?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she was supposed to be Rambo. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, so this is her. To me, this is her comeback. Then Kareem Grimes, man.
As Beast.
First time I saw this dude was in All American, and the first image of this dude was scary, And I feel like with him playing Beast, he could play the intellectual role, but then when he turns into Beast and then you see him get mad, I just see that, And then Gabriel Basso
As Cyclops.
he's a guy from the Night Agent.
Oh, that's who he is. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
He's an action guy. He kicks ass or whatever.
My favorite part about your list is how angry racists will be. I mean, like they were like you went all out. You know what I mean?
But not
Like,
just that, though. Here's the
I
thing,
think you
right?
turned down. I think you threw in the white Cyclops just to get it passed by Disney, just to be like, all right, I need them to sign for something. All right, here you go.
I think that's a solid list.
I like it.
Solid list, I like it.
Let's go next list. We are looking at Jay.
All right. So
Okay.
as you can see, yes, sir. We had the same vision when it came to
There you go.
Wanda Storm. She's beautiful. She's beautiful.
So he's not getting passed by Disney.
Oh,
so.
I'm not getting past that. Everything is black.
Wait till you see all the villains. They're just all white.
Yep.
Oh, shit. Hilarious.
But have Keke Palmer as Ro because I think Keke can pull off that bubbly personality.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And after Keke had her baby, she got some cakes for all the men out there who
She got the
they
Keke
was
cakes.
worried about the cakes from Rogue. She's got it now. She's got the yams. Lakeith Stanfield as Gambit.
I really wish that's the one.
That's the
I
perfect
the only one I wish I would have stolen.
That's the
And now I
perfect.
wish I had it.
Whenever I see him, I go, he wears a trench coat everywhere. Like
Yeah, it's true.
That picture has him in a trench coat.
That
too.
picture has him in it's the same trench
That's
coat.
perfect.
It's the same one.
Yeah.
It's
so
just
cool.
perfect. He's so
Take
cool.
no
Matches the demeanor, the tone.
Everything. Like
I'm spoiling mine. I have Gambit in mind, and now I wish I
wish
had
you had
Stanfield.
Lakeith.
That's good. I like that
Whoa.
one. I like
I
that.
don't know how to pronounce this. Yalin Noah. Noel. I'm sorry, I messed his name up, but he was in The Purge, the first Purge.
The first Purge,
and
yeah.
he was kicking ass.
He had the flat top, right?
He had the flat top.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. Okay.
And so, I mean, Bishop comes from, he's a time traveler, perfect. I think he can kill that role. Now this is Shard. This is Bishop's sister, right? So she never gets no shine.
That is true.
Right? And Logan Browning, she was in.
Logan Browning's great. She's in
she was
Dear
in
White People.
Dear White People, yep. And and the thing about that is Shard's in the comic book, she doesn't really like Professor X that much, and I think she could pull it off based off of Dear White People. She has that little attitude. But I had a story that goes along with this.
Shoot.
Okay, so Bishop has to time travel back into the modern time, right? Him and his sister come here, but the X-Men has disbanded. He cannot find any X-Men, right? But Gambit and Rogue are out on a date, finds, boom, whatever. And Storm is off in Africa making it rain, doing all
Making it rain.
Yeah, making it rain.
The only time that's literally.
Literally making it rain.
Literally.
She's a goddess in Africa, and so she's all on the news. Oh, so he finds her. They save the day. They bring the X-Men back. By the end of the movie, you get the full X-Men cast, which you get Cyclops and whatever.
That actually.
So that's why I went with.
Someone send that. Someone send that.
Yeah,
over to,
no.
Somebody send that.
Marvel, you guys ready?
Okay.
That's the story.
Dang, this is 2 for 2.
Yeah.
Can we get a script? Because that.
I wrote it. I wrote the script. It's ready to go.
Tell them the script before you send them the cast, and then maybe they'll.
Okay. Hold on. If
They gotta hook them in first.
Well, hold on. If they need to have two white actors, Dylan O'Brien for Cyclops and Matt Wood for Beast.
I like that you said no. My character's still my character.
My character. No.
I like that he had like backups for the meeting. Yeah, I'm just like, okay, I hear your notes. You want more white actors? I have that.
I have them right here.
Let's go. Let's go. Next team we're about to see is Anthony's team, and this one he's got the cards out. I've been waiting for this one.
He got a lot of cards too.
There are a lot of cards. I hope all of them are for this.
So, just so you know, the reason why I'm so excited for Anthony is because we had a Disney Avengers team build, and for his magic user, he chose Louis the Alligator from Princess and the Frog. So I'm very excited
magic
for
to
this.
everyone around him with a trumpet.
Yeah, how many alligators do you know?
Okay, so Anthony, let's see this list.
So number 1, you. And, number 2, I like my list so much I'm going to do individually. So please, I want them to do it one at a time because I want it for dramatic effect.
They'll show up one by one.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Yep. So first up, I got Wolverine is Tom Cruise.
Okay. He is short.
He's short. He's very good at action. He's very good at what he does.
The Scientology plays in. Scientology can play the whole.
Tom Cruise is literally
What if we
doing
just
all his own stuff.
What if we just don't like him?
It's his cat.
We can see him get shot 46 times and still get back up. So
You're right, and maybe. Hey, and if he dies in the movie, it's a good scene. It's, I don't know.
All right. After Wolverine, obviously, I picked up for Storm. I picked Viola Davis.
Okay. Get you that Oscar. Okay. You're going for it.
Because I'll tell you one thing. When she was in that movie, The Woman King, that was powerful.
Yes,
I got chills when she got on screen and she was taking people out.
Yeah.
And she did when she got hurt, she just like, and she's like stabbing people. I was like, good lord.
Yeah.
If I want a strong person to like Storm, I want someone like Viola Davis doing it.
I love that. That's perfect.
Okay, next, what we got? I got Jack Black as a bomb.
Yeah.
I love this.
I mean,
does he get a song segment?
Of course he does. He's got an indestructible. He's got indestructible guitar. And he just
blobby, 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 blobby.
He's got a new song, Peaches, about being a blob. Everyone hates me because I'm fat, but I love Chips Ahoy. I don't know. What he can say.
I love that. This is good.
He's indestructible. He can fall down. People laugh their butts off. I mean, he just brings a lot.
Budget's going to be amazing.
Yeah. All right.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, this
is great.
I mean,
Jack
Black might do it for free. He seems like he just enjoys the process.
All right.
Tilda Swinton.
Interesting. Okay.
I just want to hear.
Because this bitch plays everything. There's a movie called The Dead Don't Die where she is a mortician that's Scottish, that uses a samurai sword, that ends up being an alien in the end.
Is she the one? Is she the one? Doctor Strange.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's Boy joint.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess
She is
plays
Mystique.
everybody.
Wow.
Yeah, she play any character she wants. It doesn't matter how weird it is. She just plays it. She's just so weird, and that she could probably beat Mystique pretty easily. They don't even need to get makeup on her. She just shows up to sketch like set. She's already blue. Like, why are you blue? Like, it's Tuesday. This last one, don't hate me, but
Oh gosh.
Oh God. Okay.
Cyclops is Force Whitaker.
Wow.
Well,
Do you need to explain it? I think you should explain it.
I mean the obvious answer because he's a great actor.
Yo, his
and-
beard shield
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna come
Yeah.
out sideways.
This is his eye beam. Yeah. Well, I wasn't thinking that when I wrote him, but it didn't help. Also, because every movie he's in, he's a powerful actor. He leads the performances of everything he does. He's a commanding actor in Thor, and I think him and Viola Davis would be great together.
Here's my question. I know this isn't a part of your list, but now I'm just intrigued. If he is your Cyclops, who would you cast as Jean Grey?
I mean, on
At elementary school.
Yeah.
You're going Brunson?
Yeah.
Quinta.
Quinta Brunson?
Yeah.
Okay, that's an age
That's
difference.
an age
All
gap.
right.
Well, that's a big age.
Cool. That's an
It's
age
movies.
Well, I could be your
It's
father. and your
movies
girl.
and they're not white, so they age well and you can
gap. Your father
whatever.
and your boo.
It's movies.
funny.
No, I think that she's a great writer. When she goes into places, she commands a room.
No, she's
Yeah.
incredible.
Jean,
Well,
she's
she goes.
good.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
Forrest Whitaker
Cast
and
together.
Quinta Brunson as like.
Maybe an age gap should be more interesting. Let's add a new wrinkle to that love triangle.
Also, they don't have to have sex. I never once said that they had to hook up.
No, neither do we. We
But,
just said that's an
but
age
the
gap.
thing is, my fan fiction does have them hooking up. So
Okay, so this is. I'm gonna be honest. That's actually a solid
great
list.
list.
Storm and Wolverine are gonna have some arguments for sure.
Viola-
Oh yeah.
Viola
Oh, we know who's
and-
gonna win.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
just saying, but
there's
the
no
argument
I
will
see.
happen.
So
Time
now,
ain't backing
after
down.
This team, I think we're 3 for 3 right now. Let's go. Next team we have is going to be Jen. The same.
This is my team. We're a
Oh.
power woman team
there we
Okay.
go.
with variety.
Okay.
So if I was making this movie like today, with what's in the movies, what's hitting right now, and also catering to the younger crowd, of course, I'm giving like a little bit of a younger team. But I did Margaret Qualley. She was in The Substance.
Oh, Margaret Qualley. Fantastic.
Yes,
I just
okay.
watched The Substance.
Okay.
She did a great job. Also, I would love to see her as Kitty Pryde. I don't know. Kitty Pryde. I think she'd be super cute.
Yeah, that's
And
yeah.
I did Jean Grey. I did Dove Cameron. She was Molly in the Descendants. I don't know if you guys ever watched the Disney show.
is!
She is
Oh,
Maleficent, and she does bring that sort of like girl power aura. And I think like I would like my Jean Grey to have that sort of, and also she's beautiful. And then I did Zendaya as Storm because I mean Marvel
Multiverse.
X-Men multiverse. So
There
I
we go.
want to at
Hell
some
yeah.
So
point
in that
see,
Zendaya
that's my
Yeah.
mentality. And then I picked Mikey Madison. If you guys don't know who that is, she did Honora recently, and that was an
Up for an Oscar.
up for an Oscar. She's also super beautiful, and like her body is like to the T. I just would love to see her as Rogue. And then
She's a
Mystique,
fantastic
I went with
actress.
Yurian Ha. If you don't know who that is, she was recently in Bridgerton. And also because of my budget, the fact that I have like a full all-star
Bridgerton?
cast, I had to go a little
You
lower
thought
for
about
my
that one with
budget. But also as an actress,
that's
she's a step up as an actress, and we needed some variety. So I went with. I mean, I'm a girl, you guys. Hi, if you guys didn't know, hi, I'm a woman. So I thought
I didn't
pretty
agree to this.
wise.
I didn't sign anything you said.
Also, there's nothing wrong with the all-female cast.
It's your
As
rules.
far as I'm concerned, you got literal Oscar people in here.
Who would be the leader out of the 5 here?
Zendaya.
That's what I was
I
thinking.
was thinking Zendaya.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it either had to be Zendaya or Dove. I mean Storm, but Storm in the comics has led them.
Yeah.
What I would want to be the leader is Zendaya.
I think
Yeah.
Zendaya
What's
does
your 3,
lead.
4?
and-
4 for 4 right
4
now.
for 4, yeah.
Let's
Up
close it up.
next,
Let's
we
close it
got
up.
Jeff's list.
All right, here we go.
I'm
Let's
excited
see.
for
All
Jeff's
white.
list.
All white.
Oh my God.
I'm excited for Jeff's list.
Why is that what you're rooting for?
Wow.
Oh! Okay. Okay.
It's actually really
I
good.
almost did Method Man for Bishop.
Oh,
but
you
I-
did?
I just that close to doing it.
I
yeah,
love
but
that.
When I
Okay.
tell you
So-
this
really
is
good.
Okay.
So I went
perfect.
with Evan Rachel Wood, because for Jean Grey, because in Westworld,
Yes.
she did. I was thinking of Jean Grey as you're Jean Grey, but you're also Phoenix. So I need you to have some range. And I felt like in Westworld, she was the sweet, innocent, woman in the beginning, and at the end, she's like, I am terrified of this woman. That was like what her character arc was. So I felt like she would have the range to be both of that. Method Man. He said he's been taking acting more seriously and he's wanted his shot at it. I feel like it would be a nice thing. I think fans would want him. I feel like he looks the part for it, but he's also like he's wanted it. Like he's put on like he's nerded out like
He's
trying to
jacked,
get
man,
to be Bishop.
Go in
So
the
I'm
hair
like,
and makeup and they go, oh, you good?
You good?
yeah.
Take the glasses off. Or
Be like, honestly, I'm fine with you just being Method Man. I don't even. You could just be Method Man. Yeah. I'm
Iron
fine.
The
Lung.
With
multiverse of madness is just him being Method Man as
Yeah,
a show.
I'm completely fine with that.
And he's a big nerd too.
Yes, he is.
He's a huge
Yes,
nerd.
he
is. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Wu-Tang, from
Yeah.
the beginning of Wu-Tang, they all been talking about
Yeah.
X-Men stuff.
Yeah, he's a
That's
huge
awesome.
nerd. So I feel like I like those moments when there's people that like actually want the role themselves, and it's not like,
He's
all
a
right,
nerd
let me
that will
learn
whoop
how
your
to
ass.
pronounce these characters' names. Janelle Monáe, because I'm in love with her. Next is that's my only reason. No, she style-wise, I feel like she might rock a white mohawk to an award show or something just because she feels like it. I feel like she already has stylistically the same similar way.
She gonna kill that look.
I'm gonna say something else, but I'm gonna keep it PG.
I feel like she's extremely talented. And she's got range with her acting, and I feel like she'd kill it. I feel like she'd kill it.
Ruin
You had me at Austin Butler. For all the
for
females watching, if there are any females, sign them up. Sign them
Or
up.
looks.
Hey,
Look,
Or
legit, like,
Hey, if we're talking, if you open it up, then it's
I
like.
would clap those Austin Butler as Gambit? Are you kidding me? Absolutely.
he
I'd go
he
through a
looks like
gambit to get to a storm
Hell
if that's what the rules were.
I would
Oh,
stay
never
a
mind.
Gambit if I'm honest.
But
That is a good pick.
I think that Austin Butler has to be Gambit so we can save his life. I think that right now he is stuck as Elvis.
Thank you.
I think
Oh my God.
I think
Thank
he
you.
transformed into Elvis. No, he transformed. He transformed into Elvis. I think more than anybody's transformed into another thing in my entire life. That was an entire embodiment of a different voice and character. Right now, his girlfriend is like, "Can you stop calling me Priscilla? Can you please? Can you call me something else?" And he's like,
Elvis
"Monori
for 5
Cherie."
years.
Like let him call his girlfriend Cherie for a moment and get away.
Watch Dune 2, and I promise you his performance.
Sure.
will
After
be
I
like,
watch
oh.
Dune 1 and figure out what a dune is, I'll think about it. But instead, movies that weren't about, what was that, the hills and stuff in the sand? Yeah, no, I don't watch sand movies. If a trailer takes place in one color, it's all woods, all sand, all whatever, not watching it. It could be all forest, all sand, all pyramids. Give me some multiple scenes here going on.
And the whole movie, the whole Dune trailer was just every time it's a picture of sand or anything, it's just a woman vocalizing in the back.
I'm like, is this like another world of Mad Max? What are we doing? All right. So, and then Miley Cyrus, she already has the hair, she has the voice. She wouldn't even have to learn that she talks like that. Like she has the voice to me for Rogue. She has a southern accent. She was a child star. I know she hasn't acted in a while. I don't know if Hannah Montana, people want to give you acting credit, but it's like she's still a performer and she started as an actress. So I feel like she would nail it.
Well, we saw both the Jeff's list. We saw everybody's list. I'm gonna be honest. I'm second guessing some of my lists now.
Yeah, it's not gonna be good as ours. Yeah, we know that. We know it's not.
Now, if you go all white, holy crap!
One of my picks is one of the best picks, though. So my list. So Grace Moretz, I went as Rogue. Personally, acting wise, I freaking love Chloe Grace Moretz. I've been a fan of hers, movie wise, for a while. When I saw her in Kick-Ass, I'm like, bro, she's dope. And she can also play funny. If you saw her, she was in Tom and Jerry. I think she'd be perfect.
There is a Tom and Jerry movie with real life mouse. Is it like a real mouse?
No,
running
it's
around?
cartoon.
Animated
It's like
Roger
Rabbit. Yeah, it's like Roger Rabbit.
Roger Rabbit, like that type of vibe.
like
Where
Yeah, except not good.
people-
Animated, and then the people are people.
Out of respect, I gotta watch it. I don't care if it's not good, but go on. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh,
That was,
so-
that was just how important it was to me.
I got
That makes
Bishop. John Boyega is freaking. I'm a John Boyega fan. Okay, ever when he first was introduced to Star Wars, I literally said, Finn has the ability to be the greatest character in all of Star Wars. his portrayal and all that, fantastic. And then you go watching him in Woman King to see what he can do. Who cloned Tyrone? John Boyega's fantastic.
Give him some of that Disney money they owe him.
Bro.
Hey,
I think he
hey.
would be a fantastic. That's how you bring it back right there.
Yeah.
In a fantastic way. Cynthia Erivo won me over in Wicked. Hands down.
yes.
When I tell you, I am sold. I think she would defy gravity as
And?
Storm. Once she said, I would like to put my hand into playing Storm. Girl, you take that hand and you play Storm. Okay? I think she would be amazing, fantastic, acting-wise, phenomenal. If they want to throw a song out for Storm to sing in a random scene where she's trying to figure out why the X-Men aren't working, I'm here for it. I'll buy the album.
Just her screaming at the top of her lungs would be so amazing that when she's calling up a storm, she could just shout it.
Okay, that's perfect. So hear me out, guys. I did like that little snippet that we got of Channing Tatum as Gambit. I would actually like to see, because that was an original fan cast before he was casted way back when. I just want to see what a full movie would look like with him. But my backup choice that I do have, Taron Egerton. And if you don't know Taron Egerton, he was Eggsy in the movie Kingsman.
Yeah.
And he also played musical icon
Elton John.
Elton John. So I feel like he would also be a really dope Gambit. And then the most perfect casting on my list, Brenda Song coming back.
Yeah.
The comeback.
The comeback of
story.
age to play Jubilee. I think.
I need Brenda Song back in movies again.
Oh, she's fantastic.
She's great. I want her back.
Great.
Yeah.
She's
and stuff again.
fantastic. Oh, sorry. Let me explain the reasoning behind mine. So the reason I have everybody in here from Rogue to Bishop to Storm to Gambit to Jubilee is because these are characters that some you may have seen, but I don't think they've all been properly depicted in the right way.
Right.
Like even
Right.
Storm, we love Halle Berry as Storm, but like that's how much you get of her.
Yeah.
You ever seen a toad and struck by lightning? That's you know, like you got that.
Right.
Rogue, we've seen Rogue, but we haven't seen the full effect of what. All we know is Rogue will touch you, and then she got your powers. What about flying and all the other stuff
Yeah,
she
she
can do?
almost seemed like a disability in the movies, like having her.
So it's,
Yeah.
and then Bishop, sure we got to see him in Days of Future Past, but it's like
Yeah.
it's a millisecond.
enough.
Gambit, thankfully, Deadpool and Wolverine, we got to see more of them, but that was still a tiny bit. And Jubilee, she's been in movies. It is a fraction of a second that she's in movies.
She'd be great as
Should
Jubilee.
be.
I love
so,
her as Jubilee.
So yeah, that is my list. To recap everyone's list in one sentence, Anthony chose Forrest Whitaker to play sci-fi.
I mean, you didn't say anything about being accurate. It's accurate. I mean, it makes sense. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I have just a right list of things that are correct.
We want to pick a winner, but honestly, it's a lot. Every list has been fantastic, and if we choose, it'll probably be a biased choice. So put it in the comment section who you think has the best list, or if you think you have a better list and you can make a better casting. Let us know. Put it in the comment section. And then whoever gets the most likes on that comment, even if you like your own video and no one else gets a like on theirs, we will send you a Funko Pop. Okay? On the next episode when we film that, we'll choose that. It'll be great. So let us know whose list is the best. Brenda's song is in mine, though. So, now, that was me trying to help.
yeah, we saw it not work.
Oh, wow.
I thought it worked.
So, with that being said, we are now going to switch over to the 1 minute game. Basically, you got 1 minute. We got 1 minute as a whole. I will be keeping time.
Okay.
We got
as
to
a group.
choose an answer, figure out why it's happening. We have 1 minute. The game we're going to be doing for this one is a good old classic watch, save, burn. And in honor of the X-Men, we're going to be doing this on X-Men movies. So, let me get the stopwatch
I
out.
already know what's coming up.
Here we go. I'm going to go in 3, 2,
Admin.
1, go. Watch, save, burn. X2, X-Men United, First Class, and Days of Future Past. What are we feeling? What gets burnt first?
Who do we
X2.
burn?
X2.
Burn
X2.
X2. Burn
Whoa,
X2.
whoa,
Burn?
whoa,
No, burn.
whoa.
Burn
No.
X2. No, we ain't got time. We ain't
got
got
time.
time. Burn
Hold
X2.
up. Wait, why though? We're
What's
at
the worst
17
one of the
seconds.
three?
It's the worst one of the three?
worst one of the
Yeah.
It's absolutely
Yeah.
the worst.
X2
First
is-
Class was so unique. It was so refreshing. You need it. Otherwise, the whole movie franchise is like
Yeah,
back in
Days-
time for no reason, and
Yeah.
everything's ruined. You killed. You can't keep.
I'm gonna save First Class, and I'm gonna watch.
Days of Future Past was great. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
No.
watch Burn. I will watch
I know.
Days of Future
I
Past,
know.
Burn X2, and then
I'm
save
watching
First
this
Class.
burn right now.
X2 is literally one of the most. That was one of the original
not.
brilliant superhero films.
Yeah, but then we got
Sure.
better
Yeah.
ones.
Nostalgia. Great.
We're at 50 seconds. What did we say? What did we say?
We're gonna burn X2. We're gonna save First Class, and we're gonna watch Days of Future Past.
I agree fully.
I agree fully.
Yep, I
Yeah.
agree. Dang.
All right, I guess we're out.
Alright, yeah, we're done. That's a minute.
I did not like
X2 being burnt quick. That
It
makes
was,
no
I
sense.
didn't like
it was,
it. I didn't like
it was just like I felt like it was a placeholder movie for the franchise. I didn't think it had any compared to the other movies. I didn't think it had any substance. I like First Class. I like that we're going back in time, and I like Days of Future.
Maybe I'm biased because I didn't watch a lot of them until like more recently, and watching them for the
That's
first
true.
time now, you're like, oh, that's an old movie. Like X2 feels
But
like
just
you're
that-
like,
that
all
first-
right.
that first-
Hugh Jackman is 16 and
Three on
you're
this
like,
one,
this
'cause
is...
that's- So we got a Funko Pop winner for this one. Look at my whole demeanor change, y'all. X2 is brilliant.
Hey man, shake it off.
X2 is brilliant. Okay, so let's go to our Funko Pop winner. This week we have Chris Godley 7497. Comment was added the
That's-
and the
that's
egg
to
is
you.
diabolical. Dang,
that's-
you did that on the Harry
was
Potter
me.
episode.
That was the best. It
Yep.
needed.
It was?
needed to be
You're
done.
from a person who
we,
didn't
we
drink
were
it.
we were basically making a Bloody Mary in the beginning, and it just needed a
Yeah, but
twist.
just say that was the best, but you didn't take a sip.
What a raw.
Yeah.
Right.
I did
You know what I
not.
Hit us up on IG or YouTube, or we'll hit you up and we will get that Funko Pop out to you. But with that being said, guys, thank you for tuning in for another episode of Random Fandom with an amazing cast of X-Men. Last but not least, Jen, tell us what you got going on.
Start grabbing my laugh.
What you got going on, Jen?
Wonderful.
The freebies were real. The freebie goodie bags. Well, my name's Designs by Jen, and I obviously make these super cool enamel pins. If you're a collector of anything Marvel or DC, please follow me at Designs by Jen on Instagram. Thank you guys. You guys are sweet.
So thank you guys. Tune in to Random Fandom. We will catch you next time. Forrest Whitaker.
I really need him to have the custom glasses. That part was the
glass.
best.